Hey everybody, welcome back to Raised on the Road. Today we are headed to one of my favorite places and I'm so excited that we found one, Caribou Coffee. Stay tuned for something delicious.
Hi, Matt here.
I'm Staci, and this little guy is our buddy Tarzan. Together we are the Raised on the Road. Okay guys, we're back. I'm so excited today. We just got some coffee and a couple treats at Caribou Coffee. Now, the reason I'm so excited is I thought all of these shut down. When we lived in Ohio, there was one of these right down the street from where we lived, and I used to go there all the time. It's my absolute favorite coffee shop in the world and my favorite coffee. I love their light roast coffee, but they closed down, and I thought they all closed down, but we just looked it up and that's not the case, right?
Yay!
It's owned by some kind of Middle Eastern capital equity company that also owned Church's Chicken, and then I think in 2012 they sold it to something called JAB Holdings, based out of Luxembourg.
But it started as just like a company in Minnesota, right?
Right, in 92 I think it was founded in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there it just, got bought out. The one where we live shut down. They turned it into a Pete's Coffee Company, which this company also owns.
But it was not nearly as good. I tried to go back a few times, so I remember when it turned to Pete's, and the coffee wasn't as good. So I don't know. Something about the light roast Caribou Coffee is just, it's like such a great coffee. I love it. And so this morning when we were checking out of our hotel, Matt was like, oh, let's see if there's somewhere to get coffee close by. And I Googled it and saw this, and I was like, yes, we have to go.
Well, it's bizarre, this company owns Pete's. Pete's makes some good coffee. I get it occasionally when it's on sale. You brew at the house. It also owns like a chunk of Keurig.
It's a big company, yeah.
I think it owns Krispy Kreme and Panera Bread, and merged with that and some Einstein Bagel Company. They had bagels on the menu. I bet they have good bagels. So we got a couple of treats and some drinks to try just because we're nostalgic.
Yeah,
it's our favorite coffee.
I used to go, probably twice a week, would you say? When we lived in Ohio, I would go to this Caribou Coffee in our neighborhood. So, and when it closed, I was so sad, and I tried to go to Pete's. But see, you like the Pete's coffee, even the one at home, but I don't like it.
Well, it's more dark like Starbucks.
Yeah, it tastes like a Starbucks coffee.
Here's a fact within a Matt fact, that the Pete's coffee guy is actually instrumental in founding Starbucks.
Really?
Yeah, so when Starbucks founded, they went to this Pete's guy, and he would brew the beans for Starbucks back when it first started, and it was just like a coffee shop. Yeah.
They're really that almost like, was it like the Italian roast, the char almost, That just isn't for me.
Yeah, I like all types of coffee. The darker the coffee, the more sugar and cream it can stand up to. Medium light are good too in their own way. I like.
I'm
all
a
types.
light roast breakfast blend with the fruity notes, like the Hawaiian style roast. That's what I like. And Caribou has the best light roast.
They also have a cool logo.
Yeah, they do. This coffee's so hot.
It's a coffee bean that's stylized into a caribou.
Yeah, let me show you. It's very hot.
What'd you call that? An animalistic.
Like a animagus. I don't know. But it's very cool. This is slightly different than it used to be. It says the cheer is real, and so are the chocolate chips. Life is short. Stay awake for it. That's a cute saying.
Did we get anything with chocolate chips?
I don't think so. But I want to say before we start trying, this service at this place, it's a bunch of young people. They were incredible.
They must give them free coffee because they were very peppy.
They were so nice.
They acted like they loved their jobs. It was the best service I've ever seen in the restaurant, man.
Yeah, and they're like, we're going to brew you fresh coffee, just like ordering at the drive-thru. So we have freshly brewed coffee, and I want to show, before we get started, I love this place so much. I saw on the website, and then when I was like at the window, I saw it again. I had to get a little merch. So it comes in a branded bag. And the guy was so nice. He like went and looked. I was like, what tumblers do you have? And I got a 20-ounce vacuum sealed coffee cup. It's like a cream color and it has this peachy coral lid. And I'm like loving this style of cup lately. So I have carpal tunnel syndrome and it hurts my hand to hold really big cups. And I like drop them all the time. But I'm loving these with the handle because I can just slide my hand in there. And I don't have to worry about dropping my hot coffee. And so I'm loving these. I've actually just got a cup. Matt got me one for my birthday too.
And that was $22.99.
Which really is not a bad deal for a vacuum sealed tumbler, honestly. And I was looking, interestingly, this is like branded Caribou, even on the bottom of the cup. So sometimes it'll have like the manufacturer and then it'll just have their logo on it. But I guess they have these made specially for them. It's not just like a cup with their logo on it. So I'm really excited about this. I love it. I'm loving these colors, like the natural cream with the peachy coral. So I'm very excited about getting this. And the kid was so nice at the window. He's like, oh, let me go see what we've got. And then they're like, well, if you just want to pull forward, we'll bring it out. And they came out and like complimented my sticker on my car. They're just very nice kids. These are like extremely hot. Do you want to try the treats first? Or do you want to try your coffee while it's that?
I think I'm gonna try to. It is nuclear hot. All is calmish. All is bright. Life is short. Stay awake for it. Then it says, careful, contents are hot. Do not microwave. Made with 45% recycled material and 35% post-consumer fiber. So apparently environmentally friendly, maybe.
So what is this? This is just...
Well, when he said that they were brewing your coffee, the brewed coffee fresh,
oh yeah,
I just couldn't resist to try it because I wanted an iced coffee because I'm kind of hot, need to cool down. But I just wanted to try the hot coffee, so I figured we would get.
So that's a medium.
This is medium. You got light, and I just got it black, just to see what. And it is so hot. It's like burning my hand.
Yeah, even through the insulated thing.
That's good. This is like, if I had to put a label on it, I would say it kind of tastes like Folgers, but like without like the wet sock element that you get in it sometimes when you brew it at the house. You know what I'm talking about?
That like musty taste that beans.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, it's very hot. Just take, if you want to try it, just take like a very, very tiny slurp of it.
I'm kind of scared.
But, coffee's something, the hotter it is, the better it tastes.
That is good, though.
Burning my tongue.
It just is so fresh tasting.
Yeah, I had to. When you go to other places, sometimes you'll just get something they made like 12 hours ago, and it has like that kind of wet sock flavor to it.
Yeah.
But so is why I like those machines that grind it and brew it fresh, which some other locations and gas stations have now, but they also have like a weird taste. I don't know if it's like
there's something in those that just doesn't mix with me.
The cleaners or something. I don't know what it is, or the material that they I don't know.
Something
I don't know
grinders.
what it is.
I don't know what it is, but something about those machines, I hate the coffee out of those.
But to me, it's a step up from the vat that's been sitting there for 12 hours. But it's still not like, grinding the beans, brewing it fresh. So anytime that I get somebody saying they're brewing a fresh pot, I'm in.
Yeah. And so this is a cold pressed.
Yeah, I guess was it cold brew or just
No, it's
iced?
called cold pressed.
But like, what is that? Is that iced coffee?
No,
or
I think it's
brew?
cold brew that they run through like a French press, I believe.
Okay, so that's why I wanted to try it. It's such a weird name, and I just like 5 seconds looking at the menu. I didn't really put any thought into it. So this is okay.
And it's just cream and Splenda in it.
Cream and Splenda, normal amounts. This is okay. Can't really taste the coffee in it. What little coffee I do taste is kind of like a light taste.
Yeah,
If I had to
wonder if
compare
that's
it to
what
something.
roast that would be.
Well, if I had to compare it to something, I would say it's kind of close to Dunkin'.
The noise ASMR.
But very, very weak. Like you're not getting hardly any coffee flavor. It's mostly cream.
Yeah, that's not very strong. Probably a medium roast though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but
No.
I prefer more like a dark.
I took the
taste.
lid off mine. I'm trying to let it cool. I got a light roast with half and half, and I got regular sugar in it because this is my favorite coffee and I want to enjoy it. So I got 2 sugar in the raw. That 30 calories is just going to be what it's going to be today.
It's not so much the calories for me as it is the carbs. I gotta limit my carbs, you know.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Just drink it kind of off the top. Don't like tip it up because it's cool on the top. You can actually drink it. That's
good.
So good.
This is way better than the iced.
That's awesome. The light roast here. Something about the Caribou light roast coffee. And you used to be able to find their light roast and their breakfast blend at the grocery store. I can hardly find it now. It's not even available, at least in our region. And you used to be able to buy them at Sam's Club, the big boxes of the breakfast blend K-Cups. They don't ever have them anymore. But this is the best. I don't know what it is about their light roast. It's just the perfect.
I don't know. For me, the hot wins the day here. Both hot.
Do you like your medium roast or my light roast better?
I think I kind of like yours better, but
So
you know, it's got sugar in it. So it's kind of hard to compare sugar to the Splenda.
but it's just 2 in this
no,
whole...
wait, that's black.
That's black. It's just 2 sugars in this whole entire cup.
And this is 3 Splenda in this entire cup.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't get this again. If I did, I probably would add a shot.
Yeah, that's not great. I've never really gotten iced coffee from here because I just always stick to this. That's probably my first iced one from here. Oh, man, I love this. Brings me back to living in Ohio, those cold winters. We would go get coffee.
The good old days. Sometimes I miss Ohio.
Yeah, it was a great place to live. It was a good time. Oh, man, this was so good.
High quality of life, low cost to live in, great people.
This is a nice place. Let's do our treats.
Okay. All right.
So we got 2 things.
This one is leaking through the bag, so I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the muffin.
Oh, so we got a blueberry muffin.
Leaking through the bag.
I guess maybe I got it warmed up, so maybe that's like butter or something.
Smells fantastic.
Ooh, it does smell
Looks
nice.
fantastic too.
Soft. And it's got like the crumb topping. Ooh. Let's see.
And I'm glad that we got to do this because, you know, we didn't really get any breakfast at the hotel.
I know, I
So we
didn't-
had to like grab something. We're about to die here.
Oh, look at these big blueberries. I bet those are fresh blueberries in there. It's so soft, like very squishy.
And man, the smell coming off of it in this cabinet, it's like we have a blueberry air freshener.
Oh my goodness.
I love blueberry muffins.
Me too. I haven't had one in a long time.
Me neither.
So soft and tender. It just melts in your mouth.
Well,
That's good, isn't it?
so the muffin itself is very good. It's like, it tastes different from any muffin I've had.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I've not had more than just like...
I know this is like probably, they're either making this or it's coming from, but I don't know. That's good.
But the muffin itself is so good.
Yeah. That bite, somehow there's no blueberries, but the bite that I got had a big blueberry in it. Did yours?
Mine had 1 blueberry, and that would be my only complaint. Is
More
that
blueberries.
where's the blueberries?
Yeah,
if the muffin itself wasn't so good, I would hate it more for having not enough blueberries. But the muffin itself is so good.
yeah,
It's
I
almost
broke
like
it
the
open.
blueberries are an afterthought.
There's not a lot of blueberries in it, honestly.
The other option was what was it? A cranberry and
cranberry orange
orange
muffin, a chocolate croissant,
and bagels for days.
bagels. Oh, and they had lemon loaf.
We just couldn't get one of everything. You know, we're still trying to
Not be crazy,
not
you know.
be crazy on our diet.
Oh my god, that is so good.
It is really good.
I'm gonna sit that here. Have some more of it if you want. That's incredible. And then the other thing we got, which I don't know how this is gonna be, but when they said, I was like, let's try it. They have glazed donuts. So I was curious, like, what that's gonna be, like, what type of donut that would be.
Well, in my opinion, nothing beats a cup of bitter black coffee and a nice donut to dunk it in.
That's what I thought. You might want to dunk it in your black coffee.
So like diamond shaped.
Yeah.
It's a yeast donut that's glazed. So that's pretty good, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in it.
Really?
It's kind of similar to a Kern's donut, but
like a grocery store donut.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try.
But like somehow not as good. But I think it might just be because we're late in the day here.
Yeah, it tastes like a grocery store donut.
But the
it's
muffin's
not bad,
the winner.
But that's going to be good dunking your coffee. You're going to enjoy that.
No, it's not bad, and it's not like the Dunkin'.
It's not like a Dunkin' donut. It's like a real. It tastes the Kern's. You're right.
Right, it tastes like a Kern's donut, but a lot of people probably don't know what that is. You can get these in the grocery store back where we're from.
They're like on a tray in a little plastic bag.
Yeah. And that tastes just like it.
Yeah.
Although it's diamond shaped and the Kerns are round and a little smaller.
It's not bad. I think you'll enjoy that dunked into coffee, though.
Oh, yeah, that will be great dunked in the coffee.
But this stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited we found this place. I really thought they were all closed. I thought that they just they closed their physical locations and they just sold, coffee in the grocery store. But I guess there's still these around. They're just not anywhere we are.
Yeah, they're still around.
So Caribou Coffee, if you're watching, open one in Louisville. I will come there every day.
There's so many new coffee places opening, and they're all trending away from like Starbucks to.
Starbucks just got so ridiculous with their prices, and they're so out there. They just got too out there for me. And the last time I went there, and they're like, oh, a large iced coffee $7. No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I love Starbucks. I love the coffee at Starbucks, but you're right. They kind of lost sight of their. It's not really about coffee anymore.
No, it's everything else, and the prices just went. And when they started, if you get cream, they charge you extra for cream in your coffee. No, I'm not. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's $9 when you can buy like a pound of coffee, sometimes 2 pounds of coffee for $9.
Yeah, it got too ridiculous.
I don't mind paying a little more for good coffee,
no.
But there comes a point to where you're just abusing your customers.
That's how I feel. Like, I don't mind to pay. I understand if you buy things in a store or in a cafe, it's going to be more than making it home. I get that. That's fine. I'm happy to pay that premium. But it became, like you said, abuse of the customer. Like, you want me a Trenta iced coffee with cream, $9. No, that's stupid. So I don't really go there anymore. And their reward system seemed to not be as good. We were like, use their loyalty program and you get stars, but everywhere you go, the things that you can get with the stars, they're always out of them.
They try to force you to use it to buy cream upgrades and coffee and like their stuff away from the merchandise, which used to be the best deal.
Yeah, that's the best value, but they're like always out of everything. So it just, I don't know, it wasn't as good of a deal. But man, this is good. I'm very pleased right now. I'm gonna have another bite of this muffy. That like crumb topping on the top. I do wish I had more blueberries though. But the muffin is so soft.
Yeah, I'd be a lot more upset had the muffin not been as good. But the muffin, it's kind of like,
It's like a delicious cupcake almost. And the coffee's so yummy. I'm very pleased. What a nice way to start a day. No, I think I'm done with that. That was disappointing. Well, it's not disappointing, I guess. It's just not that good.
It's no Krispy Kreme. If you own Krispy Kreme, what are you doing putting something like this out?
That's true. It's the same people that own Krispy Kreme. Get real. Dunk it. You didn't dunk it.
I know, but it's so hot.
If you take the lid off, it'll cool off faster. Because mine's actually kind of drinkable. But I guess mine probably not quite as hot because they added cream to this.
My cup is so little, though. It's like even with the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll get chicken skin crumbs or something down in it.
Dirty car. There's very dangerous things
happening. This is why I avoided
out
doing
of the
this.
camera.
about got McDonald's.
Is that good?
Want to try it?
Nah. I don't like that as much as you do.
Just something about it. Just the very bitter coffee.
Yeah, you love that with the donut.
It's great.
I guess it's pretty classic, you know. You want some more muffin?
No, but the muffin is a clear winner.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. This just has some little blueberry pieces.
I don't know. I expected more blueberry, but I also did not expect the muffin to be that good.
This might be better than the Panera muffin, and Panera has good muffins.
I bet the bagels are good. Yeah, I'd
Here, have the last bite.
I can't.
I don't want it. I'm full.
You know, even the muffin itself that has no blueberries in it still has like a blueberry-like flavor. I still don't know what was leaking from that in the bag.
It's probably just like the butter. It's like a buttery muffin where it's hot.
Butter makes everything better.
All right, guys. Well, you have anything else to add?
Thanks for joining us. I don't know. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about these things. It seems like our coffee videos don't do well.
But we like getting coffee a lot. So we're probably we like bringing you guys along with us when we do that. But they don't seem to get as many views.
So do y'all like them? Do you not like them?
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. Is there something we could do differently, you think, to help make it more engaging for you guys?
What videos do you want us to do? Leave us a comment. And if you made it this far, hit the like button. Smash the like button. Really helps the channel out, helps push it out there to people like you who may also enjoy it.
Yeah, it helps us get to new people.
And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe. That really helps us out.
You know, what are you waiting for? It's free. It keeps you from missing out on exciting, new, interesting, new content every week. We
release a lot. We don't like to guarantee daily videos, but a lot of times it's daily. We release often. You know, every now and then we get busy and there may be a few days where we don't release, but we're putting a lot of stuff out there, so you're going to be entertained with us. There's going to be plenty of new stuff.
I'm sorry, there was something shocking off camera.
Yeah, there was a person in a very strange getup.
I love Atlanta.
Yeah,
I want to move here. This place is great.
You do like it. Every time we're down here, you're like, man, I could live here. You like it here.
It's so nice. Just the money.
It is
and
so
the
nice.
business, the economy.
Everything is so nice. That's what I will say down here. All the developments, the shopping centers, it's nice. Like, you don't see a lot of rundown stuff here. It's nice.
No, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, I'm obsessed with the Rust Belt. I love the Rust Belt. If I won the lottery, I always joke I want to buy one of the skyscrapers in the Rust Belt and just live in it. But there's just something about refreshing, being somewhere that's not dying and is not depressed, is just thriving.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of interesting to me. But, you know, when I growing up in Dayton.
You can grow up in Dayton.
Well, living in Dayton, and you saw like the carnage that these big corporations can leave when they just pull out and they flee to what, frankly, in this specific incident, they fled to Atlanta. Like two major Fortune 500 companies left Dayton and went to Atlanta. And like you're like, look at what they did to this city. It's such a tragic thing, you know, half the city's vacant and whatnot. But I don't know, there's two sides to every coin. Then you see like down here, you're like, man, this is so nice. They probably have no
wonder
problem, you know. And it's just like, then you wonder like what, I don't really want to get political, but you know, sometimes people...
What motivates those businesses?
Right. Sometimes there's a stranglehold and they have certain motives and it kind of negatively affects a company and that pushes them away and into the open arms of a more business-friendly administration.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, you know, not living in those places, but always like hearing and seeing the negative effects of those. It's kind of interesting to see the flip side of the coin, the good side of that, you know.
Yeah.
the positive, because we always see the negatives.
Especially being from Eastern Kentucky too, you just get so used to
Abandoned houses,
being
and
on the butt end of everything.
abandoned mines, and just toxic
Companies
waste
come,
everywhere.
get what they want, and just leave you to deal with the
Right, just
aftermath.
big companies come in, they take what they want of the land and from the people, and then they flee. And it's just, you never see the treasure that those bad deeds have done. And then here it's like,
come to a place like this, you're like, oh, wow.
you see why they do it. It's just like, this is
Not necessarily that it's justified, but I guess you see like, oh, well, there are nice places.
Right. I'm not trying to get political. I'm not trying to say Dayton is less than Atlanta. I love Dayton.
No, we love Dayton.
If
and
I win the
Eastern
lottery,
Kentucky.
I would move there.
Would you?
Probably one of the most favorite places I've lived is Dayton.
Yeah, I loved it there. We were really happy there. It's just a nice place. The people there are really nice. That's what I liked about it. Everywhere you went, people were friendly.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about Dayton, not saying anything bad about Atlanta. I'm just saying,
it's different
the
to see
system that we
places
work
that are
in.
on the decline in terms of business development, and then places that are on an incline in terms of business development. It's just
Right.
two different.
Because like you said, Eastern Kentucky, we had that. Now we kind of have that. Louisville has several corporations
Louisville's
that are
certainly
pulling
on the
out.
decline right now.
Dayton had that, but now when we left Dayton, it was on the upswing. I think that there had been some people that had realized the error of their ways, and they were pulling in recruiting, some big companies like GE and things.
But when we were there, it was just all those factories were abandoned.
Right.
Moraine,
The whole western side of the city was abandoned. It was crazy.
And we're starting to see that in Louisville. I think that's starting to happen there with Humana leaving and
Papa John's
leaving. Yeah, we're starting to see that. So it's just interesting to see,
Yeah, the flip side of the coin. You never see that, because you always assume it's like some place like New York that gets the riches that they steal, and then it's kind of good to see just the normal.
Which New York
everyday,
is like a crazy place.
That's getting some of the benefit. I'm happy for these people here.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. This is all done.
Love you. Bye.